Namaste. What is mudra and how does it work? According to sage Agastya, everything is in our hands. Whole of spirituality is about keeping oneself healthy both mentally and physically and also for self-realization. In Tamil, there are 49 syllables which the Srichakra also points to. Soft-spoken words do not create any ill feelings, whereas harsh words lead to sickness, both mentally and physically. There are 18 conjunct consonants and 18 consonants, and 12 vowels makes it 48 syllables. 13th syllable in vowel series is written with 3 dots is called ak, represents 3 things. The dot on top is Agni, that has air and sound in it, is the origin from which everything else descends. The bottom dot on the right is Ketu and the one on left is Rahu. Vowels are Ketu and conjunct consonants are Rahu. From Ketu emerges thunder and from it sun, and the sound of vowels emerge from sun. From Rahu comes lightning and moon that has energy in it is conjunct consonants. Conjunct consonants get their life from vowels that comes from the sun. Our hand has 16 phalanges and 16 lines that represent syllables. Tip of the fingers on right is hard vowels and on the left are soft vowels. The two syllables A plus E, I, is the mind and A plus U, Au is soul. Syllables are the ones that make the mudras work, and mudras are performed using both the hands to keep our body healthy. Vowels, the life emerge from sun, and conjunct consonants, the body emerge from moon. When the vowel merges with the conjunct consonant, it takes the form of consonant. Panchabhutas are formed by 5 vowels that represent 5 planets. O, Jupiter is space. A, Mercury is air. U, Mars is fire. A, Saturn is earth. And E, Venus is water. Au, sun, the soul. And I, mind, is moon. That is why mind is always wavering. Panchabhutas and syllables have 3 forms: Pingala, Ida and Sushumna. Ka, cha, da, ta, pa, ra. And the Ketu, Pingala, is hard. Ya, ra, la, va, ra, la. And the Agni, Sushumna, is neutral. Nga, nya, na, na, ma, na. And the Rahu, Ida, is soft. Syllables in Mooladhara Chakra. Venus is water. Syllables in Swadhisthana Chakra. Saturn is earth. Syllables in Manipuraha Chakra. Mars is fire. Syllables in Anahata Chakra. Mercury is air. Syllables in Vishuddhi Chakra. Jupiter is space. Syllable in Agnya Chakra. Moon is mind. Syllable in sun. Thuriam, crown center, is soul. You can see that in the screen. The second Ra and Na in Agnya Chakra on right and left is the path that brings one back to earth after death. Ja in Thuriam, crown center, is the path which will not return to earth. Every syllable that we pronounce creates pressure in some place in our body and brings in diseases in that part, depends on the pressure. This is what decides our health. We use some syllables more and some very less. When we use the syllables harsh repeatedly, they definitely create disease in that part of the body. Also, certain organs are affected if we do not use those syllables. Mudras help in removing sickness if practiced for a considerable time. Vowel U, the thumb, that represents Agni, energizes the other elements by bringing the tip of the finger with the tip of the thumb, which helps in removing the deficiency in Panchabhutas in our body. Excess elements can be removed by overlapping thumb on the respective finger. When we close our hand, it is conjunct consonant, silence, and when we open, it is consonant, sound. If you want to be silent when angry, keep your hands closed tightly. each hand separately with thumb upward and hold your breath. The thought stops. This is called Shiva Mudra. You can try this out. During meditation, we should lock the fingers of both the hands softly. Left hand has to be above and the right hand has to be below, and the tip of the thumb should touch each other, which gives a triangular shape. Hand should rest on the lap with the thumb facing upward and the little fingers resting on the lap with the hands in a curved form. This is the form of Srichakra. 10 fingers in our hand represents 10 lines in the Srichakra. Our fingers represents 49 triangles that is in the Srichakra. The real Chin Mudra is nothing but the Srichakra. The word Chin in Sanskrit means consciousness, pure intelligence, the supreme spirit. Individual consciousness merges with the super consciousness for those who practice meditation seriously for a long time, not just 15 minutes once or twice a day, but for longer periods and as many times as possible for more than 12 to 15 years. This is what Sage Agastya means when he says that everything is in our hands because health is wealth. So, we have to decide whether we want to be healthy or sick. It is in our hands. Thank you.